All right. So 23, then I'll change it for you. Did anybody else rest? I got these numbers from D&D Beyond.
Oh, yeah, I was supposed to take a long rest.
No, short rest.
Oh, a short rest? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Scratch and Comb must have as well. 1d8 minus 1. Give me a second.
So, David, out of administratively now, the D&D Beyond, do you update the character's experience and all that after each game, or is that what we're supposed to do?
You're supposed to do that.
Okay, I've never touched mine. Keep that in mind.
Okay. I think I might have done it the first time, but only because people weren't too familiar with it. Anyway, so at the end of the previous session, you were in this room, and you had noticed from the opposite side, so right above you here, there's that orb that's directly above you. And that's 30 feet away on the floor of the room. You're standing on the floor next to all of these ones. And you saw, after going down there, that there's this wall, which behind those sarcophagi is made of wood. All the other walls that you've seen, even the ones here between rooms, are made of that black shadow stuff that has no windows now and is, as far as you can tell, impenetrable. Not that you've tried. But this wall is made of wood. And Nikasor has said, Laz, why do you have 32 health now? Oh, 32 out of 33. Give me a second. Then I need to change it. There we go. So Nikasor said that the mirror can't actually just cut itself off into its own space, because doing so would destroy everything. And it would be left completely alone. It can't do that. And this wall is made of wood, which is porous. It's just the slightest connection to the rest of everything here. And so you fired a bolt at it and started hitting it. And Laz, what do? You stepped forward and you started hitting it somewhere. Can you tell us about that? You did. This is right at the end of last session. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we decided that you wanted to do flurry blows on the wood. Hey, can you figure out your buzzing, please? Better, I guess.
Okay.
What? I'm pretty sure because I have my volume at 25. Okay.
So you use flurry of blows against the wood. You break the have to.
Keep going.
But we would.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to. Okay. I'm not actually going to have you roll for that. I could, but it's kind of boring to have you roll against a piece of wood that's there. You can hit it as many times as you want, and you eventually do break through. And what you hear, and I'm going to play the sound again, is...
Laz, why can we hear stuff on your... No. I was able to hear that through somebody else's mic, and I'm not sure whose. DM, can you play that sound again, actually?
Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Oh, no, that. No. Whatever.
Thanks, Laz. Yeah, Laz, it is you. It doesn't usually do that, which is why I'm confused.
Hmm. No, I did not. I made that sound from an entirely different source. What I had is I have a terrifying creature that lives in my apartment with me and my wife, and I recorded that. No, I used one from what's that? Dead Space. It's one of the creatures from Dead Space, but I've I've edited the sound. So so what you see as you look into this room, Laz, you can see nothing. You can see nothing. Nikasor sort of, yeah, you can. But Laz, what you can see is that there's a sheer drop immediately in front of you. It goes down further than you can see. Nikasor says that this sphere that you're looking into, he describes the space to you. He says obviously there's the core de vitrum in the center of the room. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's a sphere about 120 feet in diameter. And the heart of the mirror hangs weightless in the center of that sphere. So it's about 20 to 30 feet away from all sides of the sphere.
So this heart of the mirror, that's what we've been moving toward all this time.
Yes.
We have arrived. And you said it's a long way down to the floor from where we are.
It's not a long way down. The floor immediately in front of Laz here sort of is vertical right at the door, but it continues in an arc. It's a sphere. You're looking into a sphere.
Perfect sphere with the monster in the middle. Now, is the center of the sphere in line with the area I just punched, or is it above or below?
It's directly in line with the hole you punched.
Okay.
And about 20 feet away.
Well, that's where the edge of it is.
Yeah, okay. But it's 100 feet across.
120 feet in diameter. Yeah.
Guess we gotta roll for initiative.
Yes.
Minus 4 plus 10. Here we are. 16 bitches.
16, 10 for tank.
Oh shit. Uh, 15. Sorry, I
Plus
forgot.
4? Plus 4, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay, 23.
And Cam?
15.
Nice.
What does a 6 tell us, David?
Nicasaur will go last. And so will the mirror.
Nicasaur is scared to bitch.
And also for Scratching Quill, I forget what his initiative is, but he'll also go. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Initiative is +1.
Okay, then that's a 5. Doesn't matter though. Dad, you're first.
Well, I'm going to enter the room and look around.
Okay.
Spheres slide down to the bottom.
As he steps in, he falls straight down here where he is, but you only slide for about maybe 5 or 10 feet or so. And so you step through, you fall vertically, and your back is on the floor.
Okay, well, no harm done.
You're still here. You're still right here.
Yeah. Can I also move
Laz,
to one side? Let others in?
Laz, you can see the top of his head.
Okay. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright, your turn?
Yeah, Dad. What? Anything else?
No, I'm just going to step in right now and start exploring the room and see what options we have related to that sphere.
Okay. Well, you stand up. You come in and you stand up right here beside the door.
Yeah.
The door now is a 10-foot wide hole right next to you.
All right. Next, somebody else want to step in? We'll explore the room a little bit, figure out what to do with this thing.
My turn. So, I should mark what I'm doing because demon destruction comes with me. I still have the ability to cast Arcana.
Yes.
into that shield in my mouth.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack.
Okay. You, starting here, you take a running leap at the door,
Double distance because of my step of the wind.
and you wind up about here.
Stabby.
Dad, you can see his light that he's carrying. It illuminates the edges of this creature.
Yeah, I can.
So my bonus is am I only getting one attack for this or two attacks? Because
One.
one, okay. Nat 20. 19, close enough.
19 is a hit.
With the glass shield.
Yeah.
Alright.
Roll damage.
Is this creature there the actual thing that manages the mirror?
Yes.
It's the thing we have to destroy.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
With the glass shield. What damage does the shield do?
It's a dagger, so it's 1d4 plus whatever you add. It's a finesse weapon, so you can add dex.
Alright, so it'd be 11 plus 4 from... Yeah. Skadoosh. 8.
8 damage. Alright. Now, you've struck it, and I'm only going to play this sound once, but I will warn you that it's scare. It's loud.
Mm-hmm.
Is what you hear as he stabs his dagger into the closest outcrop of these dark tentacles. Next, Fletch, your turn.
I'm gonna hop in with them, I guess.
Okay, tell me how you're going through that door.
I'm just going through it, I guess.
Okay,
What?
like the cleric, you step in and fall, but a much shorter distance than you might expect, and you wind up about 5 to 10 feet away from the door, with your back on the wall, which is now your floor, and it's half of your movement to stand up. You can both see about 20 feet above your head the edges of this thing, and Oradol's up there. It's directly above you.
Okay. So I have my black sword.
Mm-hmm.
Can I turn it into a spear and throw it at it? Or would that be too difficult to get it back?
It's your choice.
Hmm. Oh, does it cost a does if I tie a rope onto the end of it and then throw it, does that
Well, you would need to get the rope,
okay.
which you do have at your belt, and you can tie it on. That's interacting with an object. That's one action, and then on the next turn you could throw it.
Okay, I'll do that.
After you, it's Tink. Tink, hello.
Fell asleep again.
Mic issues. Okay. Grappling hook.
You gonna climb it? It's only 4 feet, 5 feet. You don't need a grappling hook.
Tink, from your perspective, you can see both Cam and my dad's character. You can see them there, right beside the door. They're standing up on the wall, sort of perpendicular to the wall. That's not a bad idea, though. Although you could just step through the doorway.
Yeah, I'd rather change foot.
So where's this spherical mirror relative to this creature that's in the middle of the room?
It is the creature. Okay. Well, Tink gets a grappling hook and attaches it to one of the sarcophagi. You can still move. No, that was an action, and unless you're casting a bonus action spell, then no. Alright, next is Scratching Quill. What does he do? What can he do?
Copy the monster's word, void. Anyone can create it.
Well, I can shoot a guiding bolt at it.
I'd suggest you cast Blast. That way we could all be much more protected.
Okay, he can see where it is there, and he steps in and stands up and fires. How can he use this kind of action? He uses dash, and then uses bolts from the grave. Range spell attack +4. Okay. 16 is also a hit. 3d6 +1. 9. Okay. And then it's Nikasor.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Sorry about that.
Can't be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just going to try. He takes a 5-foot run at this. And uses athletics or acrobatics. Acrobatics. Ah, damn it. 1, 2, 3. It is enough. Yeah. You see his two swords come out, and he begins slashing at this thing with both of them. There's his stat block. Here's his stat block. 1 and 2. First is a miss, second is a hit. And that's 12 damage. Okay. And the mirror, it's their initiative turn now. Nikasor and... Okay, so first it attacks Oridal for 30. 30's a hit. And that's a critical as well. I hate the... Why do I always roll this well?
That's what I was wondering.
Okay, well...
So loaded.
It's 3d6 plus 4 plus 2d6. You take 17 damage, 4 of which is acid. 4 of which is acid damage that begins to eat into whatever clothing you're wearing.
What the f, Laz? Can you at least keep your underwear on?
17.
What if your dick gets chopped off?
And Laz, can you roll either athletics or acrobatics, please? You feel it try to constrict you and grab you and pull you towards a mouth that you can't see. And but you just about manage to resist that pull somehow by grabbing onto other parts of it. And 2 more attacks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two and another 2. The mirror is attacking the 4 here. So the first one against Tink. 23 hits. The second one against Scratch and Quill. 6 misses.
Do I take 23 damage?
No.
Okay, I was about to be like...
Tink, you take 9 points of damage.
Okay. How do I edit my health? Oh, wait, I got it. 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
That puts me at 18. Hey, that's an even number.
Alright. Now, Tink, roll either athletics or acrobatics.
Let's see which one doesn't have a negative. They both have negatives. What the... Wait, oh, acrobatics is +2. Okay. Slash roll 1d20 +2.
Well, that's less than the 16. You feel one of these tendrils reach out and...
Please tell me it doesn't try to fuck me.
No, it wraps itself around your neck and starts dragging you upwards towards it.
Hell yes! I'm getting choked! Can I start moaning?
I don't think that'll affect it.
That won't affect it.
Can I call it daddy?
I don't think it understands languages.
It's so funny.
Alright. So, Dad, it's your turn.
All right. right, I am going to shoot that arrow at it. Now, from where I'm well within range. Can I see
As
its eyes enough to shoot and hit it?
you
So that's
can,
what.
you can only see the tentacles that are reaching out towards Nikasor and Ordal.
Okay, well, okay, and then I'll shoot at the tentacles on this occasion, and then I'll move in closer. And it's the guiding bolt. And it's a 4d6, right?
Guiding bolt. Let me see this for a second. It's a ranged spell attack, I think. Yes. Roll 1d20 plus 3.
11.
11 is a miss.
Darn.
It's not a miss as in you didn't hit it. It's a miss as in you hit it, but its armor, the skin on the outside of it is tougher than that.
Yep.
There's
I
no
can't point scale that to do any damage, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there's no way you'll miss this thing. It's
Right.
it's 50 feet across, and you're 20 feet away from it.
Unless you somehow get a negative. Can you get a negative, like a negative number if you have like a negative in at a proficiency?
Yes, you can, but it counts as a 0.
Okay.
So what's the magic number I need to roll in order to know that I've hit it well enough to do damage, and then roll how much damage to do?
Well, you don't know until you either hit it or miss. And so right now, you know that it's lower than 19 and higher than 11.
Okay.
Based on what's hit and what's missed so far.
Right.
Now, as you're firing the bolt at it, you see two things happening. The light from guiding bolt carries on and lingers for a moment right next to it, and what you see is some of the wounds that Ordal and Nikasor have struck. Some of them are beginning to heal up as you're watching.
So, okay, people, we have to do more damage quickly.
They don't seem to be healing entirely, and the wounds that Ordal has made are actually bleeding.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. I want this thing. Okay.
The next thing.
That I chose.
All right, people, so we can destroy this thing.
The next thing that you notice is that the sphere that you're standing on is instantaneously transformed. As you're standing there, you sink about 1 foot down into it.
That is why I made the wait, wasn't I holding onto the grappling hook still?
I thought you just let it hang in the doorway. But
Yeah, I did.
so the ground that you're standing on turns into just a foot deep tar. So you're standing in about a foot of tar. Or ichor or something. And this black substance is restraining your feet and ankles and up to your shins, in fact. So the 3 that are down here can roll a dexterity save. That's for scratching quill. Yeah.
I don't see dexterity on my list.
Yours is +7. No, that's his. Yours is +1. Yes.
Who needs to roll a dexterity save?
You and Scratching Quill and my dad.
Wait, is Scratching Quill in here?
Yes, he is. He's there.
Okay.
So it's 1d 20
+2.
So 12.
plus 2.
Oh no, +1. But never mind. I'll just adjust.
No,
You
good.
you are not you are no you are unable to get your feet up and out of the tar in time, and you feel it further constrict your ankles and legs.
20 enough?
20 is definitely enough.
I would hope so.
Okay, next. Dad, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to shoot another bolt at it.
He just went.
Yeah, he just went.
Oh. Yeah, Laz, it's your turn.
Sorry.
Has anyone seen me on fire?
No.
No. Just do what you gotta do. Laz. Laz.
Laz, what are you doing?
Just do what you gotta do.
I'm naturally a tanner. I'm going to get my hands on this thing and just
That does not sound kinky.
It sounds like a profoundly bad idea, but I'm 100% into this.
Why you wanna kill us?
He's just trying to be a hero. But he's going to get eaten.
This is a bit of a show off. Yeah, but you're still cutting it from the outside.
That's like jumping into a shark and saying, I'm going to attack it from the inside, but that's after he's eaten with
Yeah,
all those
and plus,
teeth.
yeah, and then you gotta deal with the stomach. That's just not. That doesn't sound fun. Laz, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a TPK. He's trying to kill us.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, just try to get it.
And I'm kind of right now. So,
Mikasor, you can't see him looking at you, but he is presently he's hanging on to one of these tentacles and striking at it with his other arm, striking at other ones. He does not respond, but he does in some way gesture in this direction. He says he's gesturing upward.
Just keep flashing at it.
can someone?
I'm sorry about the construction sounds. My neighbors have decided to remodel their apartment.
You just have all the construction.
That's Macau. It's often like this. Les, you're rolling? Wow.
Not damage.
Oh. Okay. First, but all 4 of those hit. All 4 of those hit, and those are 2 criticals. Give me
+7 to them.
give me 2 normal rolls.
/roll. You have to put the slash.
He can see that. He can see that. Yeah. Okay, so 11.
Four attacks.
How much of the construction sound is coming over my mic? Okay,
I can't hear it.
that's good. It's sort of deafeningly loud here. But I have noise canceling headphones, so I'm fine. Probably gonna
They're working on the floor above.
below.
When I was out there, they were doing the floor above, so now they're doing the floor below.
It's actually the apartment immediately across from us and down. But I'll take a picture and show you guys later.
And everybody came through okay?
Yeah. Laz, roll one more time. One more time, and then 2 more times. So just one at a time. There's the first one is 11. The second one... Oh, that was the first 2. Roll once, and this will be doubled, and then roll a second time, and that'll be doubled. Yeah. Yeah, it is a long day. I got you. Another 18. Oh yeah, that's a lot. It's nice. So that's 56. You see it might have bones or it might not have bones, but whatever it has is not there anymore as you slam your fists into the sides of this thing. Whatever it's made of disintegrates under the force of these strikes. Fletch, your turn.
Lots of damage.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to draw the black sword up the heart of the mirror in a way.
Can someone get me down?
Can I finish my turn, please? So I'm going to throw the sword hopefully where
Mm-hmm.
and try to make my way onto its
Go for it. Yep. You've tied the rope around it. You're gonna throw it to stab it with the sword, and then, or change the sword into something that's more useful for an anchor. Throw that.
grappling hook.
Sure. You get a strong sensation of annoyance from your sword that it's being turned into a tool, but it has no control over this. Yes. So you throw the grappling hook. Can you pinpoint a square on the map between here and here that you're throwing at.
Where and where?
Oh, you have dark vision. You can see it. Can you just pinpoint a square?
I know. Well, I wasn't tapped in. I need you to point it out.
Here. I think the DM said here.
Well, anywhere that you want to throw it, just.
I choked. So I'm going to throw it here. Wait.
Click and hold
Here.
down.
Okay, go for it.
So what do I roll for?
Roll to hit.
D20, I think.
Yes. Roll damage. Roll 1d4 plus strength.
Strength is +1. 5.
Okay, 5 damage, and that's 10 damage total. And you can see this because you have dark vision. You see that the sword senses its opportunity, and it turns from a grappling hook into a narrow-bladed axe as it sees the opportunity, and deeply embeds into this creature, and then turns itself into just the most wicked-looking set of hooks and claws.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
And that's your turn, Tink. Or Fletch, it's not your turn. You still have your move. You're holding onto the other end of this rope, and are you going to try to climb up?
Yes, I sure was. What do I need to roll for?
Athletics.
For the love of God, be high. Is 18?
18 is fine. You lift yourself about 10 feet off the ground, and you're holding onto the rope. Tink, it's your turn.
Dinner and at least spank me and pull my hair and spank me, and then third level.
Does that spell have a verbal component?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm clicking on it and it's not giving me. 1 second.
Verbal somatic material, yes.
No, damn, I can't.
You can cast Ice Knife, which is somatic and material only.
What about Burning Hands? It says instant. Okay.
Burning Hands is verbal as well.
What is V? So V means voice.
Yep. V is verbal. You mean you need to speak something. Somatic is a movement. You need to move your hands in a particular way. Think the flick with the wand, or what Doctor Strange does. That's somatic stuff. And M is material. You need to retrieve an item from your pouch and use that as you cast.
Claws of dark.
Ice Knife is just somatic.
Okay.
Also, I don't think you have Claws of Darkness prepared.
You're probably correct. Okay, then I guess I'll just do Ice Knife. I will do second
Okay.
I'm terrible and wrong for this, but I think that even if you do this right, you'd still George Floyd.
So
That is not something we need to joke
roll
about.
to hit. Roll to hit, Tink.
Slash roll 1d20. Let's see if I need to add any modifier. Do. I snipe shit out of you. Ice knife. It does not say I have ice knife. Oh, ice knife. Shit.
+7.
+7? Why am I at +7?
That does hit. Roll 1d10, and then roll 2d6 as well.
That's a 6. There we go. Not the bolt. It's 14 damage.
Your bolt carries towards the center here that you can see, far enough away from Nicassor and Oradal that they're not in any danger from it, and hits the creature, embeds in it, and then explodes, sending a shower of shards of sharp ice driven further into it.
Does it let go of me?
It does not.
I want to know about a bonus action. So I have a scroll of light healing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is a...
It's a full action.
It's a full action?
Yeah, it's one action. It's the same as Cure Light Wounds.
Oh, that's what I meant. It's Cure Light Wounds.
Alright, next is Scratching Quill. Scratching... Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yes, precious little he can do. Scratching Quill runs in this direction and uses Bolts from the Grave. He has to use dash in order to shoot his thing. So that's +4. It's an 8, is not good enough. Next is Nicassor, who is hanging on with one arm. He strikes with the other one. That's a hit. It's 11 damage. This thing is bleeding from a dozen different wounds, but as you look at it, you can see many of those wounds start to close and stop bleeding. Next, Dad, it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm better.
1d20 + 3.
You can't. You've run out of spell slots at first level. You could cast it as a second level spell.
Alright. And it's 1d20 what?
+3.
Wrong number.
Times? Yeah.
It was 19 + 3. 19 + 3 is enough.
Okay.
I've set the precedent that we accept the first roll and just adjust it mentally.
I don't know. I feel like
19.
57 hit marker.
No, 19 plus 3 hits.
I'm making a joke. At least trying to.
Okay, as you strike it, first thing that happens is it illuminates. And you can see the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's that big. And it takes 5d6 radiant damage. And the next attack roll made against it has advantage. So 5d6. 5d6.
Hey, DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
So I scrolled down and I noticed these things down here. They look
17.
like roots.
That's part of the map that I made.
Okay.
Just
Is this thing like growing out of the ground?
it in the original module, yes.
Okay. So they
So
are
5D.
roots, but
5D. 17.
Yep. Good. Laz, it's your turn. You have advantage on this attack.
It's not done yet after all this?
No, it's not. You can see that bits of it are burning and there's deep cuts in it, but it is not dead. Right here.
And are those circles up here eyes?
yes,
It-
that's why I want them to look like eyes.
Yeah, it has dozens of eyes.
All right.
And
Is this
there's
that's
one.
there too?
No, there's one large mouth here. There's another one that's 5 feet across here. And there's another one that's 5 feet across here.
Accurate, Ainsley.
All right. How much damage has it taken so far?
That's for me to track and you to try to remember. It is 10, 15, 20. It's about 25 feet away from you. Yeah, in between you and it is a 15-foot wide mouth.
Uh-huh. Still planning on climbing in there? Good idea.
I forgot to do its attacks. I forgot to take the mirror's turn.
That's what I was talking to you about. Like, we used the dagger against us, so shouldn't I have taken more damage?
I forgot to take the mirror's turn entirely. Laz, can you just hold on that for one moment? Right, so evens, it's you, odds, it's Sneakasaur. Even 4. $27 hits.
I would hope so. How come Nicasaur has a plus 10?
No, that's not Nicasaur, that's the mirror.
Oh.
Nicasaur has plus 11.
Okay, then what's with the plus, like, I don't even know what my plus 7's for, to be quite honest. I don't even know where I got plus 7 from.
26 damage, Jesus.
Oh, oh please, oh god. Oh god. Not
You. The one with the dagger.
Sorry, who got 26 damage?
Ordal. It doesn't like the one that's holding the dagger.
Oh, I see, because where you got the plus 7 from. Oh, hey, I get this. I get this now. Okay.
Okay. I need to check because I think it just lets you dodge. Take the dodge action as a bonus action. Yes, I'll let you do that. That means he's rolling with disadvantage, and the second one is a 21.
Dude, you're still getting fucked in the ass. How much health do you have now? 3? 1?
0.
Oh.
Or... yeah, still 0. You see the tentacles reach out at Oradol and begin ripping pieces of flesh off. Nikasor reaches out and takes the dagger.
Hey, don't touch my husband.
Meanwhile, 1 and 2.
Wait. So this is a tentacle right here? I thought this was a horn.
There's tentacles all over the place.
So wait, this is not a horn, this is a tentacle.
It's a tech. In the image, it's a horn. But yes, you're right. In the picture, it's a horn on the goat skull that's here. But that's just the image that there is. The tentacles go in a ball around this thing.
Okay.
And tentacles outside of it. 20 is a hit, and Tink 14.
Who's this attacking?
Sure. So
What?
I have.
It hits you. Okay, so
DM.
yeah, it's a
Who's attacking?
Scratching Quill and Tink.
Okay.
Scratching Quills. Dude, I have 4 health left.
Okay, so first is Scratching Quill for 4 damage.
Oh wait, so I gotta go back. Never mind. Go back to 18. I thought that was how much health that damage took, so go back to 18.
And Tink, you also take 4 damage.
Oh.
You should still have a healing potion, by the way, Tink.
Alright, now, Fletch, it's your turn. You're still climbing?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to pull myself up the rest of the way.
Roll athletics.
Ugh. Oh shit! I just dropped all my dice.
You love when that happens.
Fuck! I hit my PC. Oh god damn it! This is fucking messy.
It's one of those days. We're all having one of those days. I slept.
And I burped into the mic. You're welcome, guys.
Oh wait, I can't make this all like. Okay, I'm not making that sound again.
17?
I'm trying to light things on
17?
fire.
Those hit, yes. You climb another 10-15 feet towards it, half your movement, and you are very close to Nikasor and Oradon.
Where I wanted to be.
Where did you want to go?
I threw it here.
Oh, okay. You climb another 15 feet. You're beginning to be surrounded by these tentacles.
Am I close enough to that particular tentacle to cut it off?
Yes, but you don't have your black sword. It's still about 10 feet away.
No, but I do have my short sword.
You can use that.
I haven't used that in a long fucking time.
Please, please.
That's what I'm doing. Shut up. Okay.
Because this girl's got plans, Stan. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
I already know it hits.
Yep. It's 1d6 plus 4.
Oh shit! Right. 9.
9. As you bring your short sword down on the tentacle, you feel it separate, and your sword passes directly through as though this tentacle were just made of mist. The tentacle then immediately reforms where your sword passed through. It's apparent to you that your non-magical short sword did no damage.
But even though it sliced through, like, as it was slicing through it, like, as soon as it left contact with whatever it sliced through, it started healing, so it didn't let go of me.
It healed instantly.
Motherfucker. Thanks for trying, though.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you for trying.
Tink, it's your turn.
Trying my best, dude.
That's okay. Okay. Back to managing my spells so I can figure out which ones aren't which one I can use. Okay, fireball. Tell me that's I can do that one without. What does M stand for? Is that motion?
Material.
Okay.
So, for example, fireball. Famously, you need a bit of bat guano.
A bit of what?
Bat poop.
What?
Yeah, sulfur and bat guano.
Okay, I couldn't hear anybody. I couldn't hear what you guys were saying because everybody was talking at the same time.
Oh yeah, I have another cantrip I can have. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do another second level ice knife.
Okay.
But I'm going to aim it right here. I think that's where that thing connects you. I'm gonna aim it right here.
So it's +7.
Yes. Oh yeah, right. I totally just blanked out what I'm doing. Roll 1d20 plus 7. That doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't. But it needs to make a reflex save. And it fails. And it takes 3d6 cold damage. As that shard bursts right next to it. Takes 13 damage.
Okay. I'll take yours. Over mine.
It's not dead yet, eh? Gosh. This thing is...
You hear as she strikes it for that damage, it begins to... It makes this sound.
Yeah. That's a good thing. We'll take that.
You know, I'd be able to hear that a lot better if Velaz's mic wasn't acting up.
I could mute him briefly. Play the sound again. Okay, who's next? That's Tink and Scratch and Quill.
Wait, did it let go of me or not?
It did not.
Motherfucker! I want to be free. I want to use my 3rd level burning hands before I die.
Scratch and Quill feels like he can't really do anything of value. Man, he has to use his bonus action one more time. So he runs across, he uses dash and runs back another 30 feet around the... Not all the way around, just he moves another 20 feet using dash, and then bolts from the grave. Seven is not a hit. Okay, Nikasor. He drops the magic scimitar that he was using, and it falls to the side of the sphere near the door, because that's vertically down from where he is. And he strikes it. That's a hit. For 8 damage. And it
17 damage to this thing so far.
more. 117, yes, you're correct. Next is the mirror itself. And you're all close enough now that you can see many of its wounds closing once more. But once again, not the wounds that are made using that dagger. And, notably, the wounds aren't all closing. I mean, they're not closing all the way. It's clear that if you just left it alone, it would heal entirely, except for those dagger wounds. But it's not. It's healing at the same rate as before, but it's not fully healing itself each round, if that's what you're thinking. There's still gaping wounds in the sides of this creature. And it's its turn. It strikes at Nikasor, obviously. That's a hit. $27 damage. Jesus.
I think we're going for a TTK here. That's what I'm thinking.
Is it dead yet?
No.
Oh my god, Newcastle has so much health.
Hold on. Other way around, it took 27 damage. Whatever, I'll do it this way. That's part of its turn. And who's still on the surface of the sphere? It's my dad. And Scratching Quill. And you're already being choked.
Scratching Quill's not being choked, Tank's being choked. And I can't even call it daddy.
Scratching Quill. Scratching Quill is a miss. Dad is a miss. And Tink. Yeah.
15. Wait, am I looking at saving DC or armor class?
Your armor class.
Damn it, Notch!
Tink, you take 7 points of damage.
I have 7 health left.
And the ichor around the edge of the sphere solidifies, trapping your feet in rapidly solidifying tar. Roll a strength save. Roll strength.
What's that?
1d20.
And you add +3.
Sorry, 1d.
20 plus 3. 21. That is very strong. The muscles strain as you rip your feet out of the solidifying tar and stand on top of it.
Just move over.
Scratching Quill is +0. Let's see how this turns out. 4. No. Scratching Quill is trapped up to his thighs in this solid tar. And it's your turn, Dad.
I have something called a healing prayer of healing. It says up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range each regain hit points equal to 2. What does that mean?
Well, it's a 2nd level spell, so you do have this one slot left to cast it. And they gain. So basically, everyone here gains 2d8 plus 1 health.
Okay, let's do it. I'm running out of guiding bolts, so I might as well heal you guys, and hopefully you can attack it.
You say 2d8 plus 2
2d8 plus 1.
plus 1. So are we each rolling for our own health regain?
Dad, it's up to you. Do you want to roll for them, or will they roll for themselves?
Oh, they can roll for themselves.
So I'm fully healed.
Wow.
Someone roll for me because it was shit.
No, that's your roll.
I'll do it.
Thanks.
15
It's right in
here.
front of me. Cool, found my dice.
DM,
Yeah,
I have full health. It's 39.
39.
Yeah, my health is 39.
Okay. Why does it say 33 over here?
Because you haven't changed it and I leveled up.
Okay. 12. So 9 plus is 21 out of 23. Alright, and Oradell, you are unconscious. You,
Roll for me again.
I can do that.
I'll roll for Oradell. 8. Laz, you come back to consciousness. Are you there?
Laz?
He's barely conscious.
You
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Yeah, Laz, there you are. Okay. Should I... You can mute yourself. And use push to talk.
My mic crashed.
Okay, well, push to talk is just fine. Laz, it's your turn. You are conscious.
So I re-rolled with my dice and I got a better roll. Which one do you want me to use? Do you want me to roll the d20? Do you want me to use the one from Roll20, or can I use the one from my dice?
You can use d20. That's the roll you made first.
Damn it, Notch!
That's the roll you made first. Whatever roll happens first is the one you use. To avoid the appearance of just rolling until you get what you want. Because
I it was an honest question, but okay. I just did that.
Alright. Laz, it's your turn. Roll acrobatics. Your keyboard isn't as loud as it was earlier. 12. It will provoke an attack of opportunity, maybe? No. It's too busy. No, it's too busy. 12. You don't get all the way there. Over here. Like, you're not going to just jump directly into its mouth. But you don't get all the way there. You're trying... I would say that you're trying to avoid leaping into its mouth, and so your foot falls on this thing, or you're like using monkey bars hand over hand on this thing. Sort of, you carry yourself away from it, and it takes you longer.
Wait, can you do that?
What? Hold on. Is
I've never heard of that before.
lesson body. Wholeness of body.
Sounds like
Once per long rest, as an action, you can regain 18 HP. Yes, you can. So you've used that.
I've never heard of that before. Can you send me a link to that so I can
Wow.
read up on that?
It's a monk level 6 ability.
yeah.
I want to read up on that real quick though.
Yeah, but you can't do it.
I don't care. I still want to read up on it though.
So I see you've already added your extra health there.
I'm confused. What?
Alright, next is Fletch, your turn.
I'm going to keep climbing. So
Okay.
I'm gonna get my black sword back and then chop that fucking tentacle off. It's in the it's in the heart of the mirror. I'm using it to climb up onto him.
Right there.
Yeah.
Laz, it's about 5 feet away from you.
Okay. What DM said, not me. But listen to me.
Okay. Do I have to roll, eh?
Yeah, acrobatics. Or athletics.
Gee, is 15 enough?
Yes, you climb up right next to your sword, and
I'm gonna use it to chop off that tentacle.
roll an attack. With your black sword now.
Yes. Isn't that 20 enough?
Yes, roll damage.
Perfect. What's my damage roll again? It's 1d.
8 plus 6. 11. Okay, so that's 22 damage. You slice its tentacle off, the same one that you hit with your short sword. And this time, the black sword neatly severs it.
And just to be clear, I'm trying to cut off the one that has Tink.
Yes, yeah, I assumed so. You do so. It's severed. Tink, you fall 15 feet.
So do I take damage from that?
Yes, you do.
Fuck!
At least you're not choking.
Tink, roll 2d6.
Okay, I'm probably gonna die, so.
If I kill you, I'm sorry.
You take 10 damage.
No one shove their hand up my wound, please!
Tink is
Hey,
unconscious.
I have a healing potion in my backpack if someone wants to give it to me.
The Scratching Quill can't move. It's his turn. He can't take any of his... there's nothing he can do to help. That's terrible.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Next is Nikasor.
Your wife's
1, 2.
unconscious, bitch.
He lets go of the tentacle and lands next to you.
Hell yeah! Husband, you!
10, 20, 30. He takes 8 damage from that. Yeah, that's the sound you're making. So 7.
Because I tried to breathe my own spit.
Why would you try to do that?
Because I don't know.
63. And he lands next to you. That was no movement. Steps around you into the doorway and hauls you through just outside. You have a potion.
I do. At least, I may have not added it, but that's what Cam said I had. Couldn't really figure out how to use roll. Didn't you just say I had a healing potion?
You have Scroll of Cure Light Wounds.
Okay, I have that.
That doesn't do you any good. Does Nikasor have one? I don't know where he would get the materials for one inside the mirror. Combat gear. Combat gear. Potion of cure serious wounds. Wow. Okay. He gives you that.
Thank you, Hudson. I love you.
He doesn't react to that.
Oh, I'm still passed out.
Even if you say that after you wake up, he doesn't respond.
Can I just say thank you?
Yeah, he doesn't respond to that either. So it's... Oh, wow. Okay. 17 health.
Go on. Oh, that's... Oh, nope. Okay, good. I put 178. I was like, wait a second.
Okay, that was how much movement? 0, 10, action, 20, 30.
Where's he going?
He says that you should follow him, and it's off turn, so you don't have the opportunity to immediately. But he is readying a move action. He's readying himself to move through the door when you get next to him.
Okay.
Next is the mirror. You have the dagger, right?
No, Nicastro has a dagger. Because Laz was like, LMAO no buy. And then Nicastro took the dagger from Laz.
Oh. A moment ago, before he dropped, he gave it to you. Oradal? Nicastro gave you the dagger, and then dropped down here. As far as you can see, he's helped Tink out and is around here. Next is the mirror's turn. Alright, so... no, it's the guy with the dagger. Of course it's... Okay, Laz, roll a charisma save. A 6. Not good enough, I'm afraid.
Get fucked. I know, I have nothing to talk.
Laz, you find yourself, or Oradal finds himself shunted off into a... How should I describe this? It's a space that is made of the same material as the outer walls of this thing, and is basically skin tight. Not quite that. You're trapped in this very small space. It did not eat you. It did not do any damage to you. What knowledge skills do you have? Do you have Arcana? No. As far as you know, it's created this space, this sort of little cutaway. It occurs to you that this creature has done something with you to shunt you off into a space where you are trapped in this space. And yeah, he's somewhere else.
Is he in space?
No, he is trapped in about a completely pitch black, like 4 foot by 4 foot room.
Hope you're not claustrophobic.
And one here, and 1 and 2 here. Cam, it misses.
You did plus 11 instead of plus 10.
What?
Okay, well, it would still miss with an 11.
What'd you say?
It misses.
Misses what?
It's trying to bite you with one of its mouths.
If I see that correctly, it got a critical failure, didn't it?
Yeah.
Should it like hit itself instead?
And it misses both of the people who are standing on the surface of the sphere. And Dad, it's your turn.
All right, do you have any bolts left?
You do not.
I do not.
And you don't have any second level spell slots either. I think you used your last one on Prayer of Healing.
Looks like
Don't
I'm
you have a magic
actually
mace?
using.
He does not have the magic mace. That would be your regular mace. Who has the magic mace?
I guess I could swing a mace at it.
It won't
Gosh,
hurt it.
it doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't seem like much, does it? Damage
No,
is
it's literally
1d6
not.
plus 3.
No, it's literally not going to do anything.
Maybe I'll do another
heals
healing
to any
thing
non.
then. I'm running out of. Can I do another prayer of healing?
No, you're out of spell slots.
Oh, all of the spell slots.
All of the power from your deity that you brought into the mirror with you has been expended.
Okay. So I can't do much. I'll pass.
You pass.
Can you pass?
You can just decide to do nothing on your turn, yeah.
Taunt it.
But I can't cast a spell. I can't do any more healing. My bolts are gone.
Les, who had the magic mace? Who has that? One of you has. Scratching Quill has it.
I have a regular mace.
Yeah, Scratching Quill has it. Okay, well, Les, it's your turn. Yes. Roll a. What would it be? Wisdom. No, charisma. Roll charisma.
Charisma.
Charisma save.
Talk sweet to that thing? Maybe he'll just let you out.
Charisma is force of personality.
Jeez, you guys.
We've been doing good today.
Roll an attack.
All right, people. Somebody gotta keep attacking that mirror thing, creature.
Laz, let me explain. Let me explain what happens. You exert with force of personality the idea that what Nicassor said to you before, that it can't cut itself off from anything, not completely, and therefore this room that you're in can't be real because there's no way out of that room, and it's very small and you could see all the sides. There's no way out, and that's another hit. That's a hit for sure. And so with your force of personality there, you exert that idea and the mirror relents. You appear exactly, I think, where you were before. If you're not in the same tile where you were before, that's because there you go. And so you stab it with your glassy knife. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
12.
That's
All right, but that is 12 with the mirror shard.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now we've taken 129 damage to it.
No, more.
What?
130, 141
So wait,
plus
141.
plus another 20 or 30.
Newcastle didn't hit it. He freed me. I know Cam did. Oh, they, robots, pandas.
It is
Only Cam.
you. Yeah. Nicasaur says, Fletch, it's your turn. That's not what Nicasaur says, but Fletch, it is your turn.
Nicasaur just adopts the DM's voice and just says, "It's your turn." So I am thinking, does the indispensable haversack have magical items in it?
It does not.
Oh, fuck. I have a wand of magic missiles. Or
You
no,
gave it
Tink
to me.
has that.
You gave it
Tink
to me.
has that. Yeah, I remember that. When it comes your turn, I think you should toss that to DM's dad, so that he has something to use. Because it's still a magic attack, right? So it'll still do damage to it.
Yes, it will.
Since he isn't able to do anything right now. So just keep that in mind for your turn. But
I have
for
a
now,
question about that, and I'll ask after your turn.
for now, I'm going to attack the heart of the mirror. Probably try to stab it in one of its eyes, I guess, if I can.
Okay, go for it.
19.
Hit.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's 1d8 plus 6. I use this all the time and I still don't know what the fuck to roll for it. 14.
Yeah, 14 damage. Okay, good. Tink, it's your turn.
Okay.
Nicasaur is pointing towards the north door, and he says that now it's time to go.
Okay, I'm gonna look at him and say, we can go after I cast this. And I'm going to cast 3rd level, the Scorcher. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it.
Tink.
Yeah.
Wand of missiles.
Oh yeah, I would ask that question, yeah. Can he even use it considering, so is this magic in itself embedded in it so he doesn't have to cast a spell? Because that is a spell you have to know to cast.
Yeah. If I recall correctly, wands work differently in 5th edition. I'm aware of. It used to be that you needed to have the spell known in order to use the wand. And so in 3.5 edition, for example, clerics would often carry a wand of Cure Light Wounds, so they don't have to prepare that spell. So wands. How wands work? You do not need to know the spell.
Okay. Will it count as an action if I throw the wand at him?
No. You have it at your belt, you pull it out of your belt and toss it to him.
Okay, do I need to roll anything for that?
Nope, he's ready to catch it, and you're looking, you can see each other.
Okay. Okay.
Dad, you have a wand of magic missile.
Why do I have hairs in my bra?
I feel like 5, 10,
Oh,
I'm gonna tell. So after through that, I'm gonna look at Nicaster and say, we can go as soon as I do this and cast this.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my 3rd level Scorcher thingy. It's only 30 feet, but I'm gonna draw something and see and I want you to see if I can do it.
Yeah, you can hit the tentacles with it, yeah.
Okay, so because I was thinking, where do I? Let me draw, please. Oh, let me draw. Okay. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Oh shit! Fuck. Did not mean to move. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I did not mean to move. Okay. So I'm gonna hit this. That tentacle's gone. I'm gonna hit these 2 things right here with Scorcher.
Go for it.
Okay. So do I need to roll?
Yes, you need to roll an attack.
Yes. Looking. So no +7 /
Oh wait, no, it's a dex save. Yeah, Aggressor Scorcher is a dex save. 1 second. It's 10, it fails, and so it takes 4d8 damage.
Yep.
13.
Sucking with rolls today.
13's a bunch.
But I could get a total of 32 damage though with this spell.
Okay, now you're... What are you doing right now? You see Nicasaur is walking through the door to the north.
Better not fucking abandon us, bitch.
Wait, what just happened? So shouldn't this thing over here be over here?
It's... yeah.
Tank,
Yes.
if you leave us,
What if?
you
Well,
leave us.
I have an idea though. I'm thinking you remember that room we came in with all the stuff I could use to prepare spells?
Might not be there anymore.
So far, every room we've been in has been the same because we're right next to the mirror. So, he's gonna hate me. But I'm gonna follow him to... I know, I do. But there's a spell that I need to prepare, and I feel like... Fireball needs to be prepared because fire seems to be doing this guy a shitload of damage. So, I'm gonna follow him and go to that room. So I need to say Backguano or Sulfur is what you said?
Bagguano and Sulfur.
Okay.
Alright, next is Scratching Quill. He's trapped.
Where am I at? I'd like to see where I'm at. Oh, stand by, I see myself.
He's still trapped. And it's Nicasaur's turn. And Nicasaur explains himself to you, Tink, and then proceeds through into the next room.
Can I still follow him since I'm out of combat?
Yeah. Yeah, if you keep following him. Just wait, just one moment.
He may be just leaving because he suspects we're going to kill the mirror creature. We'll be gone, and maybe he can't come out.
Oh, think about that. No! Shit! Fuck! God! Ugh.
What?
There's no usable spell components in that room, as I'm explaining.
Do you want me to message you what I say?
Yes, please.
Okay, give me 2
Alright,
seconds.
next, the mirror. The mirror takes no action. Dad, it's your turn. Dad.
Sorry, I was on mute. I have a torch. Can I throw that at him? It can do fire damage.
You have a wand of magic missile now.
Like I'd throw my backpack at him, but I've run out of.
No, listen. You have a wand of magic missiles. You can use that.
A wand of magic missiles? Where do I see
Yeah.
that?
Well,
It's in your inventory. You can use it. All right. So when you do, you cast magic missile, which does some fires off some
magic missile.
Yes, it. Yes, I realize you're a cleric, and so you might not know about these things.
I don't even see it on my list.
Really?
Missile. A magic missile is one of my equipment.
Yeah, it's in.
Magnifying glass.
It's in your equipment, but it's for some reason not being applied to your attack. I'll add it. Custom action here. Per bolt, but it fires 3.
Yeah.
Magic missile. All right, what do I roll?
It's 1d4 plus 1, and then those times 3.
Times 3?
Yeah.
Times 3?
Yeah, because it shoots 3 times.
Like that?
No.
The multiplication, 1d4 plus 1 times... Oh, I see. No, I multiplied the 1 by 3.
No, you
right.
roll that 3 times.
So I do 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, 3d4 plus 1.
Is it 3d4 plus 1, or is it 3d4 plus 3?
Sorry about
It's 3d4 plus 3.
Yeah, okay, so add another 2 to that, so it's 8.
Okay, 8 damage. Alright, Laz, it's your turn. Laz, can you tell me one more time, what did you do? Yeah.
And you're still going to stab it with that shard. That would hurt. If nothing else, it will irritate it to death.
Yeah, go ahead. You move close enough, yes.
Don't get that stuff all over you.
Sorry.
27 sounds like a good number there.
I would hope so.
Yes.
Yeah, I think 27 hits.
Yes, definitely.
Come on, you got to be dead by now. Die.
So that's 10 damage. Oh. Go ahead.
Forgot the slash.
Okay.
Seems to like ones, doesn't it?
You slam the shard of the mirror into it.
Oh, that's what I left. Sorry, did not mean to leave the game.
Oop. Yeah, you don't need to.
Okay,
Yeah,
DM,
I
what
don't know
happened?
why I clicked a button, something happened.
You slam the shard of the mirror into it. Inside of its brain. Yeah. And you hear it give one last cry.
That scared the shit out of me.
There is a brief and very pregnant pause as the world around you begins to disintegrate and begins to unravel from itself.
Yay. Does that mean we're getting out of the mirror?
Wait, what's happening? Is it...
Out.
But did you kill it?
Yes, it is definitely dead.
Alright, shit.
As the world comes apart around you, you fall. How far did you just fall? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's 5d6. And minus 20, so you take no damage from that fall. Fletch is still up there.
How the fuck does that work? You fall like 50 feet and you don't get any damage.
Monks.
Help! I don't have slow fall.
So, David,
Yeah.
what's happening? Are we out of the mirror yet?
No, you are in the heart of the mirror, and the world is disintegrating around you. There's various effects that will happen, and you must escape in the next 7 minutes.
Oh, fuck. I'm imagining, like, fucking Laz, like, carrying this 5'2" bitch.
That was funny.
So, Laz, you grab Fletch and you hop off. You take 8 damage minus 20, which is 0. Fletch, you're absolutely fine. Somehow he is falling at much slower than a than regular falling speed, and it's a strange sensation as you sort of drift down to the ground.
I'm gonna yell, well, I don't fucking like that, and then just start running. Poppins, motherfuckers. Oh man.
All right.
F.
F in chat, boys.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna yell
You
F
step
like that, and then
into.
I put F. Everyone put F in chat, boys.
You step into the room with the sarcophagi.
Yeah, into the sarcophagus room.
In the sarcophagus room, and step through into the room with the pillar in the middle.
Yeah.
Which I discovered was the transcendent.
Keep going.
None which is one, which well that's not right.
And you step through
Where the fuck am I at? Oh, I'm at the entrance.
into here, and roll 1d6. What happens here is number 2.
Poop?
Nothing.
No, what happens here is as soon as you step into this room with the mirror on the floor and the paintings above you, you feel it becoming difficult to breathe. It occurs to you that the air inside the mirror is also a creation of the mirror.
That occurred to me a while ago.
Yeah. Roll a Constitution save.
Please roll high, please roll high, please roll high.
Dad, that's +2.
15.
14.
I'll roll for you, Dad. That's a 9. My dad's character begins to suffocate. Scratching Quill, by the way, is just fine. He doesn't need to breathe. Yeah, does not need to breathe. That's great.
Just out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had a little bait and switch there. I thought when he died, we'd just be ejected from the mirror safely.
Can we get an F in the chat for DM's dad?
As you
F in chat for the fallen comrade.
As you step through this door, you are in the room with the black roses around you, and you can see above you on the ceiling, 30 feet away, the room with the spell components.
So, we need to get the fuck out of here. How do we get out?
How much chi do I have left?
Aren't you like 3 feet tall?
You know what? I've been carrying all of my emotions like a flame cauldron.
Carry who?
That's false. For one. Do you know how much fucking damage I've done? Do you know how much carrying I've done? That's just insulting.
You okay, lass?
The only reason you were carrying now is because you're the one who had the glass ship, because you were yelling about it and complaining that you didn't have it.
Okay. Rather than play the whole escape through the other location, this is going to be a skill challenge.
Oh, fuck.
You say that. Do you know what a skill challenge is?
No. This is unrelated. Sorry, that was bad timing.
Anyway, so how this works is you can use any of your skills: acrobatics, animal handling, intimidation, investigation. Any of these skills, you can roll against any of them. You can choose which one. You can only use each one once, maximum. and you use those skills. You describe something that you might do using that skill, and I will not tell you exactly what the difficulty of that action is, but if you succeed, you get 1 success. If you fail, you get 1 failure. If you accumulate 3 successes before 3 failures, you've escaped from the mirror.
Heck.
If you accumulate 3 failures before 3 successes, then you do not escape from the mirror.
Ah!
So, what skill will you use?
DM, did you see my message on Discord?
I'll check again.
Okay, sorry.
So...
Oh god.
Fuck, all the skills that I invested in aren't really proactive.
Well, no, you can use any of those skills that you want. Laz, what skill was that you were rolling? Which one? Stealth? Okay, so how do you use stealth? Describe what you're trying to do.
Quick clear.
Okay. I will tell you that 10 is a failure. So, in sneaking, you move more slowly through it. This is not like this room that you're standing in with the characters here. This is not actually where you're standing. You're in whatever other part of this dungeon that you possibly find yourselves in. But that's 1 failure. 1 more skill, please.
I'm scared.
From whom? From Laz or from somebody else? Hello?
Hello?
TN?
Anyone.
He's typing. Give him a second.
Anyone. For example, Scratching Quill. Scratching Quill has investigation at +7, and he uses his investigation skills to search for any passageway that previously was missed. 19 is good enough, and he finds one.
I am going to use...
He finds a secret passageway. You've moved that much closer to your goal.
I'm going to use my perception.
Okay.
To see if there is a quick way to get to the right room.
Okay, roll.
Oh, fuck yes. I got a 29.
Very good. You do. You find... You see your way around various traps. As you're doing this, many things are happening around you. The ground is turning into growths of those black crystal spikes, making it hard to traverse and hard to make progress. More than once, you enter a room only to find yourselves exiting the room in the opposite direction. As in, you step forward and the rooms rearrange themselves as you're passing through the doorway so that you're exiting again. It's disorienting, but your very high perceptiveness, you see a way forward through it, and you find yourself that much closer. Would anyone else like to use a skill?
with insight. I could use insight to see how to get through these barriers so we can get out quicker.
Go for it. And roll with +3. That is also good enough. That is 3 successes before 3 failures. You have exited the mirror.
Yes, we did it. We're out.
Yes, you are.
We're out.
Bro,
Just in time
I'm
too.
out of here.
11 o'clock, and some people have to go to a different mirror and lay down.
Go to a different mirror and lay down.
Okay, so hold on. So you've exited the mirror, and you find yourself in a more familiar sort of place.
Yes, safer too, I hope.
Why
Is it
can't I?
safer? Tell us it's safer, please.
It might be
Yeah.
safer.
My,
DM, hello?
Yeah.
Is it safer?
my character just moved, and I don't know
For-
if anyone's at.
I
Do I
would
need
like
to
to
go-
be safe
do I need to
now,
go right there?
please.
You're right there. So
Yo, wait, what the fuck? Who is this? Who is dead? And why are they dead?
Like
there are 8 torches, 8 ever-burning torches on the walls of this room. There is rubble surrounding you on the ground. That's the dark spots that are sort of you can't see past. There's dozens of candles on the ground and a shattered mirror right here. The mirror was, when you entered this place before, it was supernaturally darkening everything, but now the combination of the torches and the candles, it's actually very bright in this room. The doors to the south have been broken open, been kicked open, and down the hall you can see 5 corpses.
Hello, who's there?
There's no response. Tink, by the way, is not there.
why does my character keep moving?
Tink, you're not there. You're upstairs.
Okay, sorry.
Investigator.
The corpses
Investigation circle.
The corpses have been modestly picked over. They aren't carrying any gold or any really very valuable items. They have armor, and they have mundane weapons.
Like they're very dead.
Yes, they're very dead. You hear the sounds of gunfire, clashing swords, and screams coming from upstairs.
What the fuck is happening?
I didn't know there were guns in 5. I thought this was like literally like we're dealing with medieval times, like no guns.
No, there are guns.
Like I'm thinking like my version of medieval times, I think it was like swords and just like stone walls.
Laz, as you step through,
Well, Tink, there was a time in history where people used swords and guns. You know that, right?
also,
I have studying to do because I'm pretty
Yeah.
well versed in history, but apparently I'm missing something.
Tink, there are guns in this world.
Okay.
The most common types use paper cartridges and fire with a sort of cap and ball sort of thing. So there's a separate part that you ram down the barrel, and another part, the cap, that you put on a little, I don't know what it's called, a little nub that fires the gun.
What floor are we on?
You're You're in the basement of the manor. You can see the ghost over
We
here.
have to go up.
You can see the ghost over here, and she looks angry.
Over where?
The ghost. I'm sure you can see.
What is she
No,
doing?
I have to go back in the hallway.
No, this is the ghost.
Oh,
Where's the ghost?
okay.
Oh, there's the
I
ghost.
see it.
Why is she so angry?
Wait, are we
What
talking?
does she want us to do?
She asked you to kill the Baron's brothers, but she's looking at you and pleading for your help.
Oh shit! The Baron's brother got out.
No, the Baron's brothers are both dead, and you destroyed the ghost.
Oh, okay.
No, what's going on is Nicasso is on a rampage. He's killing everyone, going after the Baron.
Oh.
The ghost,
Oh, because he's out of the mirror now.
the Baron's aunt, says, "Yes, let me out of this Iron Maiden, and I will wreak my own vengeance on these people."
Don't do it. Don't do it. Not
No,
worth it.
don't do it. Don't do it.
I will kill Nicassor. Let me out.
Can I roll a perception check to see if she is genuinely trying to help us?
It'll be insight.
Insight, perception, whatever.
Your perception, you can tell that she's angry.
That's it.
Huh?
That's a natural 20 on
What's she
insight.
angry at?
Oradol, it occurs to Oradol that this ghost, trapped in this Iron Maiden, saw the guards come downstairs, saw the guards get slaughtered, and saw the things from the mirror, the people, escape from the mirror and go upstairs, and be unable to do anything about
No.
it.
Well,
You open the Iron Maiden?
can I, no, wait. What did you say about my perception?
You can tell that she's angry. And you can tell that she's trapped inside that Iron Maiden.
Okay, well, can I roll insight to make sure that she's actually trying to help?
That's what Laz's insight was. His insight was that if there's anyone that she wants to kill, it's not the people who ventured into the mirror to do something for the family.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
You see her come to about here and float directly up through the floor.
You guys.
She's upstairs fighting the people upstairs.
Okay, where are we going?
I think
Where
we're in the
are we
basement.
going?
We have to go up
Where? But where?
and then out of the building.
But
I don't think-
how? What way are we going?
Let's go check on the damage and destruction being carried out by Nicasso versus Baron.
Yes, but that's what I'm asking. I don't know how to get out.
Oh, it's just straight up the stairs here.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And you will have... So you're on the main floor, and the first thing you notice is that it is very well lit. There are torches and chandeliers and candles absolutely everywhere that, until you exited from the mirror, were sort of just barely illuminating what they should. As you step around the corner from the stairs, you see Nicassor and his group right here, and they say to you, "Don't go in front of the hallway. They're waiting with those the devices that they have."
Guns?
Yeah, if that's what they're called. There's some sort of... Nicassor explains to you, as though you need an explanation, that there's some sort of device that fires a projectile, much like a chemically powered crossbow or something.
Can we leave the building?
Nicassor is in the way. And Nicassor and his group are that direction, towards the door, which is here. And if you peek your head around the corner here, they do not fire at you, but you can see the Baron and his group at the end of the hall.
Sorry, can see
Eric,
what?
for this bullshit. Like, I'm not trying to be psychopathic Inez like I was at the beginning of the sessions, but I think the whole reason for this mass disease and whatnot is because the Baron didn't hold up his side of the deal. So I think he needs to.
Well, yeah, that's what Mikasa said. Mikasa made the disease to make you
Okie
better.
dokie.
Okay.
So can I have permission to use third level burning hands, please, 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 please?
Where are you using it?
I was gonna ask if I could go up to the Baron. Will they shoot at me if I pop around the corner here?
They see you at the end of the hall, and they have their guns pointed in your direction. But the Baron and the captain of the guard over here, they make motions that you should hurry towards them.
Okay, here I come. Don't shoot me. I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna kind of like. I think I should wedge my way through these guards.
Yeah, they let you pass.
So they recognize us, yeah.
Yes, they do.
Go here. I'm gonna get in this guy's space.
Okay.
Ooh.
I can see there where you are. No, the Baron does not allow you to pass behind him. No, and not out the window either. This is the Baron.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna get in this guy's space, DM stat. If you want to scooch over a little bit. Thanks. So, how do I explain to him that Mikasor is pretty pissed about him not holding up his deal?
Tank, where have you gone? Are you still over there with Mikasa?
I'm gonna be chilling like right here, cause I'm assuming somebody is going to do a stealth move, and I'm gonna play decoy and try setting these guards on fire. I'm gonna chill like right here so I can do burning hands and be like, LOL, fuck you.
Now, why would you assume that?
Everyone needs, by the way, to check their health, because...
My health is 27 right now, so I'm gonna go
My
back to...
health is 30.
I went back to 17.
Okay. Where are you?
I was gonna ask about that, but I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't sure if they were supposed to know that I was still up there.
So, like I said, how am I gonna explain to the Baron that Mikasor is pissed off that he didn't
Just say
hold up
Inez's husband's pissed.
I'm not gonna say that.
I'll yell it. My husband's pissed at you, bitch. No, kidding, I won't say that.
So do I have to like roll for something or?
That's persuasion.
Okie dokie. 18.
18. The Baron says that it's too late now, because it was the power of the mirror that allowed people to swap bodies between the front and back of the mirror. And now it's not possible for him to uphold his end of the bargain. And besides, that creature did not take care of my brothers. They are both dead.
Well...
As he says this, he catches himself and he realizes what he's said. You see some of the guards here sort of shifting on their feet. They look kind of uncomfortable. But they still have their guns pointed at the end of the hall.
So at this point, I don't think Mikasor really cares about getting your body, because I mean, obviously he's here.
No, certainly not. He wants my head.
Yeah. Yep. All because you decided not to uphold the deal.
I decided not to? My brothers are both dead. Because of that creature.
Hey, that creature is my husband. Back the fuck off.
He's talking about the heart of the mirror.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure Nikasor doesn't control the creature.
Well, then what killed my brothers? They're both dead inside that place.
Your brothers decided to die.
Yeah. One of them, killed himself.
Killed himself. The other decided to die because he didn't see the point anymore.
That's what Nikasor said. But that villain has you in his clutches too. How do I know?
Well, we were told by their ghosts.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Yep, we talked to the ghosts.
Yeah. We also fought your, one of your brother's ghosts. He went insane or something. So.
He went mad with the inside the mirror, and that's kind of your fault.
How is that my fault? I was trying to keep them safe until my children's generation came of age. Then they could show up again and do what they wished after I was gone.
But he promised that he would allow his body to be used by the
As the
creature.
Kyle would say inside the mirror, there is no such thing as safety.
But he promised that he'd make his body available.
The worst place you could have sent your brothers was inside the mirror.
It really was.
Honestly,
there is no safety in the mirror.
Nikasor and his fellows have been there for hundreds of years.
The mirror aren't going to hurt anybody if you don't shoot at them.
They've already killed several. Look at the end of the hall.
Oh, they just had a heart attack.
They just had a heart attack.
Yeah, exacerbated a bit by a sword.
DM?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something a little bit, irresponsible.
Yeah?
I thought that was Laz's job.
I'm gonna use sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my hidden blades. And I'm just gonna, you know.
Is skewer him?
Yeah. Preferably through the throat if I can.
Hang on, why are you doing that? And then you try and intimidate the guards and watch you.
That's what I'm here for a decoy. Can I notice what Fletch is doing? Because I have this whole thing planned out and it sounds freaking awesome.
So, no, you begin trying to intimidate these guards, but they are more confused by it. You, as far as they know, you're their ally.
No, we're not.
Yes, Tink, you're there too.
Okay, so can I notice what Cam's doing?
Yes.
Okay, so.
No, you don't see what she's doing, but
I have an idea of what they're gonna probably do.
You know Fletch.
As soon as the blade goes through, you're gonna know.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say this. So, notice this dark look in her eyes. Something the party has not seen in months. As you know, I've been trying to be kind of more of the nicer person, not chaotic neutral. It is as though the darkest once again consumed her heart and mind. A smile appears on her face as though she knows she's the smile appears on her face as though she knows what she's about to do is not kind.
You wrote this, man. Go on. This is excellent. Go on.
I wrote this.
Keep going, Tink.
You were prepared.
I said this to my friend, so this is awesome. A smile appears on her face as though she knows what she's about to do is not kind. A part of her has reawoken, the bloodlust. Raising her hand, she very evilly says, "Burning hands."
Well, okay. You can rewrite that part because you don't actually say the name of the spell when you cast it.
Yeah.
It's just.
I feel like it adds to it though. Burning hands. So they know what's about to happen. I think it just adds to it though.
If they don't want it's about to happen, then that's even better though. I'm just gonna say that right
Okay.
now. Because if they hear you say burning hands, they're gonna be like, oh shit.
So let me guess, you're using a 3rd level spell slot on that?
Yes, I am.
Before she does that, DM, I do want to know: do I have to roll for stealth to be able to do that?
No, he doesn't expect. He does not expect to be stabbed, and you're about to stab him. Roll with disadvantage. Well, no, you don't have disadvantage because no, he's still in your tile. You do have a disadvantage.
Okay. So is that the D20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the letter A hit?
A.
I'm sorry. Does the
No,
letter
I'm calculating. Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Oh, thank God.
Roll with sneak attack.
Oh, fuck yeah. Explain to me how to do that with my hidden blade.
You slam your blades into his neck and apply his sneak attack. You use how much is sneak attack?
Apply sneak attack. It's
It's
1d4.
It's 3d6 damage.
Okay.
So you roll 1d4 plus 1 plus 3d6.
Okay, so 1, 6, and 3 fours. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18.
18, he said. You, tell me how you kill him.
So I want to have I just quickly bring my hand up.
Mm-hmm.
Press my hand against his neck, and as I'm well, not press my hand against it, but as the blade is going through, I'm just gonna say you should have honored that deal.
Okay, so he falls off of your blades dead. His throat ripped open as he falls backwards, and the blade carries itself forward out of his neck. And this scene here erupts into absolute chaos.
So is this where I get to do my whole...
Yes, burning hands. So your burning hands...
Do you want me to reread it?
No, if you want.
Because I kind of want to add something. I'm just say...
Okay.
I'm going to shove my hand in this person's mouth and yell burning hands, so I get...
Oh.
I'm sorry. Inez has gotten a little psycho.
That's okay, we love it.
Okay.
This is your opportunity to burn as much as you want.
Ines, or Tink, roll, I guess it would be athletics?
Oh no! I have a -1 on my athletics.
I think, DM.
Yes.
I'd say probably strength if she can punch her way through his mouth.
Now, can I just say, normally she doesn't have to roll at all. She's said that she wants to put her hand into his mouth. If she wants to forego that, she can just cast the spell.
You can put it over his mouth instead.
So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go for acrobatics, but if I don't go into his mouth, I'm still gonna have my hand,
Yes.
one of my fists right at his mouth, so I can still cast burning hands.
Yes.
I just wanted to let you guys know that my dark version smells really bad. Just thought you guys should know that.
Thanks for telling us.
You're welcome.
Nope. Okay, burning hands.
Okay, so 24 damage.
That's 24. Okay.
and they are rolling their saves for dexterity. Fail, 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 fail. All of the...
So these guys right here should... It goes 15 feet.
Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 that are affected by it. All of whom take 24 points of damage.
I think they're dead.
They are.
They're probably dead.
They are. The 3 in the front are boiled alive in their armor. And the 2 behind them aren't wearing metal armor. But the flask of gunpowder... Not the flask, they don't carry those. They carry paper cartridges. All of their paper cartridges explode. I actually do need to roll a save for that. If they just burn...
I'd like to note that I did say I was going to duck.
I'm showing not I would have to duck.
Damn it.
So they're definitely dead, and their gunpowder in the paper cartridges didn't explode, but it just erupted into fire on their chest. Laz, roll a... He's already dead. Laz, roll a dex save.
Oh shit, sorry.
Also, I do want to say that
Yes.
I am standing probably on top of a guard here.
Yeah.
Right next to one.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I ducked.
17.
You step behind the arquebusier there. Right there in front of you, and so you avoid being splattered by the burning gunpowder.
I would like to say, as of right now...
After this blow, the captain of the guard here, who you saved like a day ago, you saved his life.
Oh, is he begging to get Valerie?
He hooks the warhammer that he was using onto his belt, and he says, "I yield. We yield."
I'm still in my crazy psycho moment. So
I'm gonna yell, "Get on your fucking knees!" right now. Then.
I'm still in my crazy psycho moment. So can I use 3rd level acid arrow and shoot him?
No, that's one action already on your turn.
No, like after. Wait, are we still going in order of turns? Because even.
No,
though
you're not in rounds. You're not in turns.
Okay.
Oh, let's stop attacking. He stopped. We've got a few people dead, and all because the Baron betrayed the guy behind the mirror. We just cease fire.
So
DM's dad. Hey,
right now.
No, shut up for a second.
Okay.
DM's dad, I need you to grab Inez's hands. And, like, tell her to fucking stop.
So, if you didn't... Inez is pretty much lost at this moment. She is consumed by the darkness that she carries with her. Because for a while there, she was playing the good person. But at this moment in time, because of all that has happened, the darkness has just consumed her. She does not care who she hurts. She does not care who she kills. All she cares about is doing is just as much physical damage as possible.
Okay, knock her out then.
Hits.
um,
Oh, you can't hit me because you are.
yeah, well, that hits. And it's stunning strike. So... yeah.
So, Constitution.
Please fail your constitution.
Okay, plus 1d20 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Slash roll 1d20
Tink, he strikes. You know how monks can do. They strike that spot, and you're paralyzed for a moment.
Yeah.
Then neck pinch, which is
It's a strike. It's more like, you ever watch those kung fu movies?
Also, that's not what it's called.
But I know what you're talking about. Like in Avatar, how that one character, how they can, how they hit those certain spots, and then you're kind of fucked.
And it locks the bones or locks the muscles or something, and the person can't move. That's stunning strike. So, Tink, you can't move. Dad, roll strength, please. Or what is your strength bonus to that?
My strength?
You add plus 3.
3.
Okay, you can take 20. You can pin her down with 23.
1d20 plus 3.
Yeah. No, you misunderstand. It's this.
Oh.
You use as much strength as you can to just hold her in place. And because Tink can't move, there's no resistance against this. And we are out of rounds, and this is the end of the session.
All right.
Can I talk?
Next Friday, right?
Yes, you can.
Can I just start cussing and just calling everyone names and how they shouldn't have done how they should just let me kill everybody?
You do so, yes.
So DM, quick question.
Mhm.
To kill us all.
I thought there was a chance. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that occurred to me is that how did they put it before? They said that killing all the players is trivially easy. I mean, not the players. Sorry, killing all the player characters is trivially easy. Here's how.
Higher level than us and just have it fuck us over.
Yeah, like,
pretty easy.
oh no, here's I know this is a token I used before, but oh no, look, it's the terrible.
Can we stop playing Haven, please?
It's the terrible, massive clay golem of unending size, and it's destroyed you, and you're dead. That's trivially easy. What is honestly difficult, and I'm very happy that it turned out the way it did, is to almost kill the characters and come that close. But yeah, so yes, I was not trying to kill you. The heart of the mirror was.
Well, it made us go insane for a second until.
The heart of the mirror was trying to kill you with all of the abilities that it had, although I forgot about that. There's another lair action that it could have used. Yeah, so except for that one, where the sphere turns to spikes as a stone growth spell, and everyone takes 2d4 damage who's standing on the sphere. But except for that one, it was using all of its abilities to try to kill you.
I do want to say, before we end the session, that I did yell at the remaining guards to get on their fucking knees.
Yeah.
They're scared out of their wits because of me right now.
Some of them have. You see not a guard, but someone that you don't recognize sprint up the stairs. And this guard next to you follows him up as well. But the other ones close to you and the captain of the guard, they kneel. And they lay down their weapons.
And for the next session, I do want to take the captain of the guard hostage.
I think before next session, it will be in the downtime channel on Discord as to what you do.
Okay.
To sort that out.
Okie
week.
In the meantime, you guys have the run of the manor.
How much XP did we get from this? Can you tell the
I need to calculate that. So, one moment.
Oh, someone left.
Yeah, that was your dad.
Yeah, that was my dad, for sure.
He's really patient.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Mary motherfucking Poppins. Fucking Mary Poppins motherfuckers. I just saw that. Sorry. That's bad.
I just burped into a microphone.
Okay. Experience calculator.
This was a long session. We probably would have gotten further if I didn't decide to sleep for forever and a decade.
Do you like them long or just looks? That's a good question. Right. Yeah, right. Don't cook them.
Okay, each person here gets, each one gets 1,352 experience.
1,252. So
Each.
that number that I just posted in the chat.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. That's a good bit of experience. Yeah, can you actually give me 9,000?
No.
Oh god, I almost did 13,000.
I'm at like 8,000 right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so everyone got 1,352. I'm gonna go update my dad's character sheet as well.
Yeah, he hasn't been updating it, eh?
Yeah.
He should be level 5 by now, right?
He is level 5.
Yeah.
And I will update with the last session, which was like 900 something, I think. 800 something. Yeah, but that's up a ways.
I kept sending memes. I got bored at work one day.
700. 700 previous session. Okay.
I am extremely glad I got to level 6 before we got into that.
Same.
Oh, level 5. Long.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
I'm.
level 6.
Yeah. Alright, I just did a long rest, so I'm prepared for next time.
Yes, everyone can have a long rest. In fact, you take multiple days between this and the next session.
Okay.
There's enough food at the manor, if you stay at the manor. You could stay at the inn in town, or at the Fetchling Inn on the other side of the river. Word has gotten out that it was you who killed the mayor. It was you who killed him.
And we also cured everyone of the disease
Because Nicasaur stopped spreading the disease, and the mirror stopped amplifying it. Yeah.
But the people don't have to know
Yeah, no one with Nicastro's group is going to tell anyone.
Are you guys just gonna like lock me in the dungeon until I take a chill pill?
Yeah.
You wake up in the dungeon.
Kinky shit.
Here, I'll move your character there. I'll show you where it is.
Am I just shaking up at every? Oh motherfucker!
Hopefully she can't get out.
Tink, you can see where you are?
I'm currently still like right here. Like I'm just moving myself right now.
Oh, I didn't move the players. There you are.
Lovely.
What?
Excuse
hold
me?
on a second. DM.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing there?
Oh, sorry. Wrong side of the wall.
Excuse me, bitch. It's not
Yeah.
where I'm meant to be.
Yeah, wrong side of the wall. You're not in the treasure room. And Tink, you can see around the corner about here, there is a guard, a fetchling guard, who you recognize as formerly working for the Baron, sitting on the chair, reading a book.
Don't kill him.
See, I'm sorry, but right now I'm still kind of in my bloodlust right now.
You have your hands bound behind your back, facing away from the bars.
Oh, damn it! Wait, manage spells.
And you have something crammed into your mouth and tied around that way. They aren't taking many chances. They know you can cast magic spells. Somatic, that's hand gestures and body movements.
Damn it! Okay, goes to try to cast control flames and try to melt the bars.
Yeah, I think that's verbal and somatic. I'm not sure.
It's just somatic, according to D&D Beyond.
Okay, well, your hands are bound.
Is it metal or is it rope?
It's I can show you a picture.
Okay.
I will send the picture.
Okay.
In Discord.
Okay, I'm typing to basically what my plan is.
Okay, so I think I posted the photo in general. So just those are steel gauntlets that are riveted together.
Yeah, I don't.
They're riveted together at the fingers and at the wrists. Do you see how that works? So your fingers can't move and you can't separate your hands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Max typing.
Okay. And this is something that they had sort of in storage, I guess. It's not something they use very often, but they know about magic. They know about how different characters cast magic, and so they have things like this prepared. Alright, so that is the end of the session. Everyone else is upstairs. And Tink, for what it's worth, you are being delivered adequate food and adequate water. You're not going to be starved or anything like that.
I'm fixing my health on roll 20, so back to 27.
Okay. That's the end of the session. I'll see you guys next week. In the meantime, I will put in some of the items in downtime that you managed to collect from the dead guards downstairs and collect from what Tink had.
Okay. Did I get that wand back of magic missile, or does your dad still have it?
Oh, he certainly kept it.
Okay. I just want to make sure he kept it.
He said something along the lines of, "Do we really want to give her back another weapon?"
Yes.
Yes, all the weapons. I think you guys are gonna like what I have in store.
I don't think so.
It's a surprise to me.
Well, you're gonna know because it's so you be prepared of what's gonna happen, so you know I'm not just being an asshole to be an asshole.
If it involves killing people, then you're just being an asshole. Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure the DM's okay with it. If not, I'll tweak it to where it's okay.
I don't want Ned to end up killing everybody. That just makes it not fun for the rest of us.
Oh, don't worry.
You'll see. You'll see.
Don't worry. I have people's best interests in mind. By the way,
clear with the DM before I actually do it. Except that.
Just also, FYI, there's not a lot that Tink can do right now.
Tink's kind of fucked.
Yeah, there's not a lot she can do unless someone lets her out and takes the gauntlets off.
Don't be giving her ideas.
Well, I already have an idea, so we'll see. You'll still see.
Yeah, message me later.
The fucking guard. No charming the guard.
You'll see.
No.
You will see. Bye.
Goodbye. I'll see you guys next time. By the way, please do message in the downtime channel.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very active in downtime.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
So what I'm going to use, just that way you know specifically as long as I want it to be a surprise for everyone else.
Okay, goodbye.